with you all summer and after rain. In love with you all summer and after rain. In love with.
I want tater tots. Okay, hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I don't really want to make a long intro because y'all know I do that sometimes, but I'm just gonna say hello, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is F.Wa Jordan, not Ifwa or Yusfia or whatever you need to say. It's F.Wa Jordan. Get it right, sis. Anyways, as you can see by the title of today's video, it's gonna be my natural every single day makeup look. This is like makeup look that I wear to castings, to school, around the house, wherever I do. This is how I do my makeup for it, and just stay tuned to see how you can do that. Yeah, so let's just move on. So, the first thing that we need is a primer, and I left my primer in my other bag. Woo. So let me go get it. Oh, I found it. Okay, this is like a secondary primer that I use. The other primer I can't find, but I use this vitamin C serum oil, and this actually helps my skin because my skin is pretty dry in most of the areas. So I usually just put this on and rub it on. Or we already primed. Let's just get the base on. So I use my Maybelline Fit Me foundation. This is actually a little bit too dark for me, so I'm gonna mix it with a little bit of a lighter foundation to make it match my skin a little bit better. So yeah, got it, and I mix it together. I usually mix it with the foundation brush, like this flat one that you use, and I mix that together to find the perfect color. I think this is the perfect color. I'm gonna darken this up a little bit. Don't worry, y'all. We're gonna go back in and darken it up a little bit more. Yeah. Well, matching foundation, it really is a guessing game. Unless you buy your foundation from like Sephora, but I don't, because I don't have that kind of money, sis. Okay, so we're gonna add a little bit of this to deepen it up a little bit. Right now it just looks like I'm putting white stuff on my face. When it blends out, it actually looks a lot better because this foundation that I'm using actually oxidizes a little bit and makes it look more like skin. So yeah. Alright, now we're gonna take my little egg and we're going to blend it in. I already have this moist, so yeah, just blend it in. And you see, like, it blends in very nicely. It actually makes me look normal. Okay, let me fully blend in and then come back to see you guys. Hi guys, as you can see, I'm all of one color. So yeah, that's how I get my base to look nice and natural, basically. This foundation, the more it wears, the better it looks, or the more skin-like it looks. So at first it looks like not my skin, but like eventually it'll meld in with my skin and make it look like it's my skin. The next thing I do is I apply like a concealer-ish, which is just basically the second foundation that's a little bit lighter. I put this underneath my eye as a brightening concealer. I don't put my concealer on in like a triangle formation. I usually do this, especially if it's supposed to be brightening, like this one, you know. This is how I put it on. Alright, so I'm gonna blend this in. And I see some girls leaving their houses like this. It looks like you have setting powder underneath your eyes. It's called you're not blending out. Like, blend out. it's not that serious. Alright, there we go. So right now I'm looking very dead. Very, very dead. Because I have no color in my face. But the next thing we're going to do is add a little bit of color. My favorite type of color, black. It's just a shade, I know. Some people are like, black is not a color, it's a shade. So my favorite shade, black. Fun fact about me, I don't know how to do eyebrows. So yeah. All I know is you gotta put some product on and blend. So don't follow what I do. Yeah, so my eyebrows, they never look the same. So just, yeah, because I just, yeah. Alright, so after eyebrows, I'm going to prime my eyelids. And what I use is actually, I just use the same concealer slash foundation. And I just put it on my eyes. I use my fingers to do this, but since I have long nails now, I don't know how this is going to work. I'm going to poke an eye out. So there we go. Primed eyelids. Perfect. Anyway, so what we're going to go into for, we have two palettes we're going to go into today for the Naked by Urban Decay palette. And we're also going to go into my very used Rimmel London Crimson Edition eyeshadow palette, which is basically kind of like the cherry, I can't remember what it's called, cherry version of the Naked palette. I don't remember what it's called, but it's gorgeous. So we're going to go into the Naked palette first, and we're going to go into the shade Buck, which is right here, which is closest to the color of my eyes. So we're going to use that to set the primer. But before we do that, we're going to set our face. So we're going to use baking powder because I don't usually do this, but today I'm feeling a little bit fancy. So we're going to set it, even though I'm not going to use this all day. I'm probably going to take it off. But so we're going to go into the Zorea 8S shader brush. It's a medium shader brush. This is what I use. I know it's not the right tool, but whatever, y'all. It doesn't really matter. Just do what you feel like doing, because it's your makeup. Right? There's no really right way and wrong way to put on makeup. Well, actually, there is a wrong way to put on makeup. But like, with tools, you can really be very versatile with what you use. So yeah, don't feel discouraged just because you don't have like all Morphe brushes, you know? Just don't feel bad. So now that we're done, we're gonna go into a blending brush, and we're gonna go into, excuse me, I'm so tired, the Rimmel London palette, and we're gonna go into the darkest shade. There's no shade names, so we're just gonna go into the darkest brown right here. We're probably gonna go into this one first, then move into this one. So go into the second to darkest brown, and then move into the darkest one, and we're gonna deepen up our crease. So yeah, I'm gonna get my mirror up in here. Let me bring y'all close so y'all can see what I'm doing. Click, clack, click, clack. I know I have an ugly face. So just please don't roast me in the comments, okay? So we're gonna go and we're gonna deepen in this part of our eye. And yeah, so we're just gonna blend it in. So right here, we're gonna focus all of that color in, and then blend out, and here, blend out, and here, blend out. Then we're gonna go into the darkest brown, tap off access, go into the right here, and blend it. Right here and blend it, here blend it. So awesome. That's how it looks. We're gonna deepen this up a little bit. I'm gonna pack it in right here. I'll sort of stifle it in. So that's good. It looks actually really good. Okay. So after we did that one, we're gonna go into the Naked palette, and we're gonna go into the color Dark Horse, which is this one right here. And we're going to use this, and we're gonna blend it right here. Perfect. Alright, and now we're going to use the brush that comes with the Urban Decay palette, which I don't know how to explain what kind this is. This type of brush, if you can find a brush that's kind of like this. Can you focus? Come on, camera. Okay, a brush is kind of like this. I don't know how to explain it. A brush like this. You're going to use this brush and you're going to go into this color on the Rimmel London shade right here, and we're going to pack that onto the lid. Alright, just pack it onto the lid like so. I didn't cut the crease because I usually, in the mornings, I don't have time to cut the crease or anything. So I'm just doing it how I would do it if I was like in the morning completely tired. You feel me? So yeah, perfect. And then we're gonna go on the other side of this brush and we're gonna use this more like concentrated brush. I really can't tell if that's focusing. I think that's focused. Anyways, it looks like that. And we're gonna go into this shade right here, right next to the gold shade, to put on the lid right on top of all this color, the red color, because it's kind of like the shimmer version of it. I'm gonna put it right in the middle, just to add a little bit of a pop of a color. So pack it on, and then I'm gonna use this brush that still has some of the product on it and sort of like fuse it out. And there you go. We're almost done. Almost done. What a nice look. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a little tiny, what is this called? A short shader brush like this. Very short, very small. The bristles are very densely packed, like that. And we're gonna take this gold color right here, and we're gonna pack that right in the center of this look. So yeah, I'm also gonna mix it with a little bit of this shade at the edge, and we're gonna just pack that on in the middle. Nothing crazy, just to add an extra little kick to it. And then for the inner corner, to highlight, I'm gonna get a tiny small brush. We're probably just gonna use, I'm probably just gonna use my finger. We're gonna use this shade way at the edge of the Rimmel London palette, and we're going to pack it in the inner corner. Ooh, never mind. I can't do it because of my nails, to be honest, so it looks stupid. Alright, we're just gonna grab like the same little short shader brush and put it right in the middle. Yeah, I'm just gonna repeat on the other side and come back to y'all, and I'll show you guys the finished look. Okay, we finished both eyes. Now we're just gonna move on to the second to last step, which is lining the eyes. I usually don't do a crazy liner like wing all the way, flick it out and all that. I usually just do a tiny wing like this. Let me scoot you guys a little bit closer. So I usually do this. Just a tiny one. Like the tiniest wing ever. You can't even really see it. Okay, you guys totally couldn't see that, but whatever. That's basically how I do my wing. I'll do it like again. It's not actually like a really real wing. It's just to add a little bit more dimension to like the shaded parts of my eye, so it looks more like shaded. Alright, so since we're done with that, we're done with lining the eyes. We're gonna put on my mascara and then move on to lips and contour, because I never contoured actually. So I'm putting on my mascara and fast forward this part, so yeah. Okay. So now we're gonna go into the contouring shade, and we're going to contour my face with an angled contour brush. And this is how I contour. Let me show you guys. So, you know, I already have a pretty good jawline, so I don't really contour my jawline. So what I do is I go into like my cheekbones, right? And I just dab, 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 dab. And then I'm gonna do it on the other side, dab, dab, dab. Right? And then you blend it out. Because some people, they just go straight. And it doesn't give them like more of a like sculpted look. So if you dab and then you blend it out, it makes it look more sculpted and all that jazz. So I like to contour my forehead because I have an 86 head. So, you know, just gotta make it back to a 1 head. Yeah, and then now we're gonna go into my Anastasia blush trio thingamajig. And I like to swipe through all 3 of them. Whoa! I swiped through all 3 of them. So just to get like a perfect color. I don't know why I did that. So I just swipe through all 3, and then I dust off the excess, and then I just tap up. I don't recommend that you just blend. I recommend that you tap up because it gives it more of like a normal look. Now we're gonna move on to the lips. Ow! I just broke one of my nails. For lips, since I have a lot of like concealer all over it, I'm gonna put on lip gloss or lip balm. Yeah, so this is tinted red. It's an e.l.f. lip balm. It's like a tinted lip balm that's tinted red. Yeah, it's gonna come up backwards. I don't care. Anyway, so I put this on my very dry and desperate need of hydration lips. Or just take like a lipstick, right? Like this one. This is the Love Revlon lipstick in the color 475. Love is on. Woo! And I just dab it in the middle of my lips like this. Right? And then I blend it out. And there you go. That's how I do my lips. So it's nothing crazy, nothing insanely hard to do, which is that. We're not done. I need highlighter. So I don't actually own any like highlighters currently at the moment. So what I usually do is I take the shader brush, right? Because it's kind of like a Morphe highlighting brush that they use. So I go into Half Baked and Smog. So these 2 shades on the palette, and I mix them together with a little bit of Dark Horse. So I just grabbed all 3 of those shades. They're right next to each other, so it's not too hard to miss. And then I just go on top of right here. Perfect. So now we're gonna back the camera back up, and now I can see the finished look. This is the finished look. This is how I usually do my makeup for like going out to places, like modeling. Like if I have a fashion show and I don't know what to do for a look, they're like, do your own makeup. I don't know what you can do whatever you know how to do. This is what I usually do, and it's foolproof. It always looks nice. And it can actually dress things up and dress things down. It doesn't really matter. So, yeah, I actually love this look so much. Anyways, yeah, so I don't really want to make this video any longer than it has to be. So just use this and bend it and twist it into the way that you want to keep it. But this is just how I do my makeup. It might not be just like how everybody else does their makeup, but this is just how I do my makeup. Anyways, so just like I always say, you know, you guys stay true, stay you, stay beautiful. I love you guys, and bye. See you guys next time on my channel. And also click the like button and subscribe down below, and comment down what you want to see in the next video. So yeah, bye guys.